Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Warframe. So I'd like to start off by saying I've been working with Argo and Vel lately, and I'm working on a build. Does this work on Steel Path? Yeah, kind of, actually. So, as you can probably tell, we have Prime Pressure Point, Prime Fever Strike, Vicious Frost, Galvanized Elementalist, Galvanized Steel, Volcanic Edge, Berserker Fury, and Amalgam Organ Shatter. This isn't supposed to be a build video, but why not? Why don't we turn it into one? I only really needed one Forma, and that was for the Amalgam Organ Shatter. I could put an Omni Forma where the Prime Fever Strike is if I really wanted to, but I don't need to. One Forma, this is the one, this is literally just a one Forma build. Now I know what you may be wondering. What's up with your thing? This is not the Entrati loadout slot. This is the Entrati loadout slot here. This is my general slot. As you can probably tell, we have a similar build. It's just different backpack. This is a funny little backpack. Look at the little lunchbox. Look at it! But yeah, I have two backpacks now. Let me show you what I have. Cyandana. Tenacon 2024 backpack, right there. KOL Drippy Assisted Tactical Cyandana. The only difference is this has a roll. This has a better speaker. Huh. No, I'll keep the old other one on my other build. This one's funny though. This has a little lunchbox. Unlike the other one, which has like a little mat or roll on it. Alright, you want to go see this in a mission? Let's go pop into a mission. I'm going to run my little promotional card, and then we're going to be right back. It's totally just not... Alright, we're here. The hell? Shade Prime is down.
Prepare for life support. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Ready for a capsule.
No, I don't have condition overload or on this build. Now, I do have primed melee retaliation on the build, however. But other than that, there's not a whole lot, other than those 2 galvanized mods.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Yeah, the buffs probably have something to do with it, but even without them, I've been noticing that this is a fairly decent weapon. At least with the build I have on it. Oh sure, it requires like what? 2 prime mods and some galvanized mods, but if you're patient with Barukatir or you have the Tenocon 2025 relay ticket, you can probably pick it up from him on there. Also, in other news, Burrow brought by a primed Murmur faction mod, and I picked that right up. They mentioned that the heavy attack does like 13,000 damage on this build. Like base.
Off to a successful start. When you are ready, go to extraction.
Behold the tender, come to scavenge.
Yeah, this does have a self-damage aspect to it. This weapon does have one drawback. It has a self-damage aspect.
My brothers, did I not tell of this day?
But other than that, this sword and shield build isn't...
Now I will stop them. Now I am changed, reborn through the energy of the Yanis key, forever bound. The Tenno are lost, and they will resist. But I, Vor, will cleanse this place
Oh
of
my
their
god.
impurity.
They have the 3 Kubro. Oh, they have a Kubro pack. That's awesome.
This is good. I speak. I am energy. And
Raw
I
energy,
cannot be
Auric and memory plasma. It has its issues, yeah. But it's not bad overall. It's usable, which is nice, especially at level 140. They did make some changes to Steel Path enemies, and I think that has something to factor into it. 250, 250. Plus an additional mod drop chance booster. Oh yeah. Anyways, let's go do some other stuff. Let's go back to my old build.
sorry. Happy.
I've been doing more Duviri stuff, by the way, with all the IsleWeaver stuff. So let's go and do some of that. I'm gonna go ahead and scrap the other video project I've been working on. This one's so much better. Alright, we're here in Duviri. I'm sorry, I forgot to record the first bit, but yeah, we're in the IsleWeaver stuff. I'll get into some of this. I'll go into more depth and detail in it at some future point in the next couple of days, but for right now, we're just gonna play through some of it. Oh, just FYI, you don't need too many elements to do Steel Path if you know what you're doing. For context, my Godfa Prime only has Puncture, Slash, Heat, and Viral. But Slash isn't on it. Puncture is the only base IPS thing on it. Slash is given through weird mechanic with Hunter's Munitions and the critical mechanic, which I've already explained it on my channel into more detail. Go through I think it's in one of my older Warframe videos. I can't nail it down to you which ones it is, but
all those possibilities, and yet the story only ends one way. Two identical souls raised in such different environments. Haven't you figured it out yet? You're fascinating.
She has no right to my people's goods. Return them.
please tell me this isn't gonna bug.
You grew up long ago. Thrax never will. Leave him. Tear away a finger. Hack off a hand. An arm. A face. Keep on taking and see what grins back at you.
The shrines are symbols of my divine right to rule. How dare that thing pollute them?
Yeah, there's murmur enemies here.
Why does the little king worship one heap of stones, but fear another? I can be your father, your lover, your friend. I can give the dead back their voice.
Okay, I
All
need to
you
get
have
that
to
3
do
more decree rolls.
is
That's not a big
ask.
issue, though.
The spider's helping her, is keeping this false Duviri tethered to my kingdom. Cut it down.
Yummy.
Come on, my beautiful
Oh yeah, my
Savior.
Hikio Prime has an
Secure
absurd,
this
if you're
kingdom
wondering
for me, and I will
why
feed
the
you as
attack
your
speed is so
old
fine, why
master
the
never
is
did.
so high, and why the I'll show you my what is it? I'll show you my Hikio Prime build. It is not conventional in the slightest, and I only have it because it's a meme weapon. Also because I have the protocol skin for it.
You had to put her down. She was crazy. Do Mathila next.
We are not killing Mathila. We are gonna kill the Octopede. Yeah, there's a bunch of secrets up top, and I've found a few different things. I'm not going to show any screenshots because that's too many spoilers, but Dead Lloyd, what is the Dead Minerva?
This
There's
isn't
another
your
dead
home
Warframe.
anymore. It's time for
Uh,
you to get out.
2. Oh my god! You know what's funny? Having the every 5th shot thingy, but having it deal 240%, and then having the Cyno Gamma Core, which is a beam weapon, and having an insane fire rate, and just spamming away those fireballs as it hits the enemies. It is broken. It was broken when I did it. Yes, I'm going out of my way to protect an AFK teammate. Oh, they are not AFK anymore.
I can do this forever. I doubt the same is true for you.
Difference is I can tell when somebody's AFK just to be lazy and someone's AFK because they need to go do something. And
She is vulnerable. Get to the heart of the corruption.
They're all real. All the bad old memories. Here's one now. This is your future.
by the way, the stalker's name is Soren. For those wondering.
Thread is cut!
safely resume your throne, Your Majesty.
Pathos clamps, Dominus, or 60 Pathos clamps owned. We're gonna go to Hombask in a minute here and go incarnon some weapons. My bad, I meant Cavelero. I'm missing several
Feeling
ingredients.
creative? Here's where it gets interesting.
Complete a solo mission, that's easy. Need 70 of that. Alright, we don't have enough of
If you
that
die,
stuff.
got dibs on
I'm
your
gonna head to the dorm zone and I'll meet you right there.
Then so be it.
Alright, we're doing another run with the IsleWeaver stuff. We're gonna be doing more of these. I need to get
Rex crucibles. The only thing you'll create is a corpse. Yours.
I'm hoping they re-release the Octi-Cores, Hey, this isn't actually a bad Grenier weapon. I might use this at some point.
What have you
What is
done?
this? I should pick this up. This is a weapon I might actually use on Steel Path if I can get it to work. Sure, it has garbage, Sure, it has garbage aim, but... Just so happens that I'm good with single target weapons. Why? Because I've used the Gopher Prime for so long. Single target is so slept on. I mean, oh sure, it's single target. AoE weapons tend to be a little bit better, but look at this. I could see this working on single path.
You only pollute this kingdom with these elements. You really want me to spit this body out with how chewed up she is? Two identical souls raised in such different environments. Haven't you figured it out yet? You're fascinating.
This isn't enough! We need to call in more help. From you! Another you!
This is where he stowed it away. The secret of my lost flesh. Not lost. Stolen.
Into the undercroft. Quickly!
Is this where you hide all your secrets, kiddo? Your shame? Let me wash it all away for you.
Yoinkity sploink! Let's steal these things.
Inconsequential. You only delay the inevitable. Kiddo, you are trying so hard. I do enjoy watching you dance so frantically. We can do this again and again and again.
Savor the anticipation.
I was dying all along. Did you know that? Dying from the poison I sucked down to kill the tech rot in my lungs. Until it held out my own severed hand to me and offered me life.
Ah, the I agreed to malevolent warp entity. No, malevolent void entity. Sorry, I was thinking about Warhammer. But you know what? That makes a good point.
Albrecht left nothing but dust and darkling spiders in his wake. Isn't it time for a new story? You had to put her down. She was crazy. Do Mathila next.
She is vulnerable. Get to the heart of the corruption.
They're all real. All the bad old memories. Here's one now. My herald looks like you. Once.
Is there no end to them?
I declare this chapter closed.
That is just... Ooh, Excalibur, Umbra, and Severus Prime. You know what? Before I go do that, let's pop to our Dorma Zone. Let's go talk to Thrax and pick up some more.
Such a wretched place to be. Do not forget. We were friends once.
Yeah, so this is basically the Hespar. But better.
I hear angel song. What a cursed cradle you were rocked in. Yes, indeed. Do right by our kingdom. This hovering fortress should be mine. By the skies over Duviri not part of Duviri?
Operator, Ordis is picking up a distress signal. Wait, no. It's just the corpus peddling their wares again.
Get off the emergency frequency!
I like how he's packed a bunch of a few things and just he kind of just chilling here, and there's a I will slowly start decorating this place. Slowly, mind you.
How Bombastine will envy you for this bold expedition. I suspect you know. I claim this proud steel bastion in the name of Thrax. Perhaps next I'll venture beyond the wall. This is what there is. We shall look favorably upon your loyalty.
Now time for things to get spicy. We're making this a longer video than usual. I haven't pushed out Warframe content this big.
The triumph of dust. They ousted me from my city. So I found myself a kingdom to rule. Mother would be proud.
Ooh, they brought Corvex. The Murmur killing Warframe.
There were people here. She unmade them. You have to find what they left.
You can be ripped out and burned up as easily as a storybook page. Oh, poor little Thrax. The monster from Albrecht's stories finally came for him.
She has no right to my people's goods. Return them, so the survivors can benefit.
Do you remember the Zariman? How much you learned once the restraints were taken off? Think what we could do here, together.
Her underbelly is weak, exposed to the Undercroft.
Is this where you hide all your secrets, kiddo? Your shame? Let me wash it all away for you. You only delay the inevitable. I do enjoy watching you dance so frantically. Kiddo, you are trying so hard. Look at you, desperately trying to hold back the infinite. There's always next time. Only a few pages left, kiddo. And the book always has a monster at the end. Tear away a finger, hack off a hand, an arm, a face. Keep on taking and see what grins back at you.
Approach the peregrine. Do not fear the wide eyes or the gaping beak. They will help you see her eyes.
to deny me a place? Even here, in the remains of your childhood? Not very nice of you, kiddo.
Oraxia. The scholar's pet. I heard the usurper imitating his voice. The spider is her servant now.
Left nothing but dust and darkling spiders in his wake. Isn't it time for a new story? Bad luck to kill a spider, kiddo. Especially when I can just bring her back. Have you ever played that game where you see how long you can hold your breath? Let's play it now. paradox can't help you forever. Don't think for a second that you are winning.
She is vulnerable. Get to the heart of the corruption.
They're all real. All the bad old memories. Here's one now. How will I reassemble your pieces?
Another one. She's cheating.
I declare this chapter closed.
Yeah, I'm gonna be chock full of Araxia pieces. Alright, let's go to Duviri. I'm gonna wrap it up here, folks. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Keep getting sidetracked. Okay, final attempt. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I am looking forwards to more Warframe content that I'm gonna do. I'm also looking forwards to the TennoCon 2025 stuff and to see what that brings. I'm hoping we get to jump to Tau. Will that happen? Maybe, maybe not, but regardless, we're doing Warframe for the foreseeable future because I don't know. I really don't know what I'm gonna do with this channel. So, yeah.